Hey, we are making chaffles today. It's not normally my thing, but I was watching the Keto Twins and I tweaked their recipe a little bit. And instead of using their flour, I am using carnivore crisp meat flour. So stay tuned if you want to see how they turned out. We have a garlic cheese one. We have a onion one, so it's kind of like a fried onion ring. And we have a plain one. So stay tuned if you want to see how we did it. Something fun and different. Bye. Hello, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Thank you for watching. We all know that from the get-go, I did not do chaffles. I was following Allie McWowie. I was following various people who I did not want to make bread. I did not want to get into the making substitutes. I just wanted to, I needed, as a binge person, as a obsessive person, I just needed to pull back from everything. I needed to pull back from the sweets, from the bread, from the crackers, from the chips. I had to pull back from everything to kind of clear myself out. And I'm not saying this is something I'm going to do, but, you know, I made those chaffles, last week? And I went on Keto Twins. They had a video up 9 days ago, whenever that was. And they said that they changed their recipe for their chaffles. Well, I thought about it, and I was like, you know, I'm going to follow their recipe. And instead of they use lupin flour. And instead of that, I'm going to use the carnivore crisp flour. So that is what this is going to be made of. So give me a second to get everything together, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to try them a couple different ways. Really, I guess 3 different ways. So when they made it, they used 2 cups of mozzarella cheese and some egg whites. They used some xantham gum and some their flour. So we're going to kind of use their measurements just to start off with. They went ahead and used 2 cups of cheese. I already had this measured out. She said that they used this ingredient first. They use like the drier stuff first. 2 teaspoons of flour. Let's see. 1 teaspoon, so 2 teaspoons of flour. So like I said, instead of their lupin flour, I'm going to use this. And let me see what a serving of this is. Serving size, oh poop. Serving size is 21 grams. So, I'm not starting over, but hold up. Where's my scale, y'all? Where's my scale? Here. You're seeing it real time, baby. Real time. So let's see what 2 teaspoons weighs. So we got in grams. 1. Okay. 2 teaspoons. Oh, that's half of a serving because it's 9 grams. So 9 times 9 is 18. So, hey, look at me. I did math on the fly. So it is half of a serving. So 2 teaspoons is half serving. So remember that. 2 cups of mozzarella and 1 teaspoon of xantham gum. Let's see. 1/4 of a teaspoon is a serving. So we have to remember there's 4 servings in this. Come on, fella. So I said 1 teaspoon. Where'd it go? 1 teaspoon. Sorry, big boy is thirsty again. So 1 teaspoon. I'm just sticking it on there. So 1 teaspoon. So that is, yeah, 1/4 teaspoon is a serving. So we're going to put down beside xantham gum is 4 servings. Now I got to get gloves. Hang on. Okay. So now I mix it all up. I said they just do all the dry ingredients first because as soon as you add the liquid, it starts to, the xantham gum, as we all know, gets slimy. So, so there's that. So get it all kind of stirred up together. Theirs were super, super crispy. And this made 6 chaffles. So now I'm going to do 4 tablespoons of egg whites. Now, a serving is 3 tablespoons. So I'm just going to zero it out so that way I have the exact amount of grams. So this is 1/4 cup. Alrighty, and there we have that. Okay. Now, so 67 grams. 67 grams. All right, I can set that aside. Like I said, she said this makes 6 chaffles. So I'm going to set this in the refrigerator. Hang on. She said that each chaffle is 2 tablespoons. Well, just so happens that I bought these for the dogs. So I'm going to go on and mix these up. Get this all mixed up real good in here. And later on I'll tell us what the, how much calories and all that per chaffle. But I was thinking, we could try some with, hang on. We could try some with cream cheese. We could try some with the onions. We could try some with Parmesan cheese and garlic. So it's kind of like a, oh shoot, I need that glove back. Well, anyway, she said they put it in and she said it's not very liquidy, so you really have to spread it around. So this first one, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of garlic powder. Because I'm going to make, this one is going to be like a Parmesan something or another. Like Parmesan cheese bread. All right. And close it. She said close it for up to 4 minutes. She said don't do it too early or else it will, it'll not be right. So, and it'll stick and it'll be a mess. Now they got fancy. They have a 4 chaffle maker and she said that they don't refrigerate very well. I said she, but it's they. It's the keto twins. But there's one that did most of the talking. And she was saying that they do not, they don't store very well. She said they're never as crisp as they are that first day, which is fine, but anyway. So, but this is just something I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's try it. So, all right. Well, this has to go for about 4 minutes, she said. So I'll be back. I'm going to go on and see about figuring out the macros for just the actual chaffle and not the stuff on it. Okay, the way they got it out was with two forks. Now, hang on, I'll tell you what I got for the macros. Oh, I didn't spray it. I think you're supposed to. All right, so this first one, I'm going to put on here garlic. Okay, now we'll do plain one. So there's a plain one. They're not very big, so you could make a bigger one. I was just going by the amount of servings that they said it makes, and we'll see. I may be making not enough. The hers here did seem a little bit bigger than this, but anyway. All right. So if it does make 6, 106 calories, 12.9 protein, 1.3 carbs. That's total carbs or net carbs. It's still 1.3 carbs and 5.5 fat. So one of those without anything on it, that's what it is. So We're going to keep going with these. I'll see how many I make by making these 1/8 cup servings, and I'll get back when I've done make them all. I may show you after this one, then I'll do the rest. So this maker does a little popping sound. I think that means it's done. I like this texture here. They like theirs super crisp. I'm okay with it not being super crisp. And I lied because I'm going to do one with just some basic stuff and then some onions on it. Hang on. What I should have done was weighed this out, so then that way I knew how much I should put in, how much I should pull out per chaffle. So for future reference, future Terry, if you do this again, that's what you'll want to do. Now, like I said, these are, they don't meal prep well, she said, which is why it's not something it's not something I'm like, oh, I need these in my life, because we know that I meal prep everything. So anyway, all right, I'm going to finish this one. So here's the onion one. Yeah, I have regrets about not weighing everything first. I mean, regrets, not like, oh, I'm traumatized. I'm just saying, next time, I will weigh the container before I make them, just so I have an idea of how big they can be, because I think these are going to be, mine are going to be smaller than what hers were. Theirs. Them. Like I said, there's two of them girls, so two of them gals. Anyway, so all right, looks like I have at least two more, and then I'll get back with you. So I'm gonna end up getting, I'll be getting 6. Hey, all right. Anyway, okay, I'll be back. Bye. They said that when they were done, they put a wet towel in there and closed it to let it kind of dissolve any sticky stuff. And so we'll do the cleaning first before we do the taste testing. Then they said after it's cooled down, they kind of wipe it all out, and that's how they clean it. Like I said, I do not know a thing, because y'all witnessed my first chaffle made last week with the onion. And so since this, I thought, oh, I could try their recipe for the fried onion and see what I think. Hey! Sorry, somebody's out there being a little obnoxious to the neighbors. So, let's see what we think. We have, all right, we have, this is the garlic and Parmesan cheese one. That's good. You could put just a little bit of that, of butter, and you could have that with, like your Italian food. That would be really good. This one is onion, so I'm thinking like, fried onion rings. Because I'm still on that kick. That's good. This last one, this one is plain. And I put some, the cream cheese. I used the light cream cheese. And I used some everything, put the bagel seasoning. So for people who miss their bagel in the morning. What they said was, you can make the batter and then, store it and then use it throughout the week instead of making a bunch and using them throughout the week. But they like that crunch, and I don't care about the crunch. So, now that I have these made, I'm going to eat these 3. And I'll have these 3 plain ones. And so I might nibble on one tomorrow or the next day. Who knows when I'll use them or how I'll use them. But that's just so you know. 105 calories, 12.9 protein, 1.3 carbs, and 5.5 fat. And that really was simple and easy. Okay. We know me. I may never make them again. Or I'm going to make them every day of the rest of my life. It's a crapshoot. So, okay. Bye.